Hey guys, what's up? It's Jax and Wild here, and today we are back on Cavecraft for another epic Cavecraft episode.
That's right, we're in the fairyland, and sorry about hitting you there, JJ, but we are going to get cracking on some more building today. We're going to be building some giant allium flowers.
So let's go get flower building. As we turn around here, you can see we've added some more beautiful, fantastical fairy builds to this area. We've finished off our mushroom here.
This is a wonderfully brilliant blue mushroom, and it's quite magical looking, really, isn't it?
It really is, because you don't really see blue mushrooms, do you, Wild?
No, and it kind of matches your wizard's outfit there,
it does.
JJ.
Maybe it's my mushroom house.
Yes, it's a JJ mushroom house. We've also added a few other flowers throughout the valley. I think the white ones look really pretty around the mushroom, don't they?
I agree, Wild. I agree. But,
and if we look over that way, there's a couple more flowers up there too.
Yes.
And that's where we're going to be building our giant allium flower today.
Because we've got an empty spot right here, don't we, Wild, where we need to add in some builds. So we're going to be putting a flower in here, which is going to be roughly the same size as, say, these... what are these tall ones, Wild? These tall purple ones. It's going to be sort of in between the height of this sunflower here and these tall purple ones.
Oh yes, and these are not just regular allium flowers. These are going to be magical, sparkling amethyst allium flowers because we're including some amethyst. I'm very excited to get building. We've even got a layout here ready to go.
Well, let's get building some leaves to start with, I guess. So with this leaf, I'm going to be starting up by going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. So there's a total of 4 extra blocks on top of that one. And we're going to do the same on this side to start and the same on the back.
So what we're doing for these leaves is creating these lush curving shapes, and we're using some green concrete here, which is a good solid leafy color. And then for the stems of the allium flowers, you can see where those are marked in the lime terracotta. We'll be using a slightly brighter green to make them pop.
These lime terracotta bits here? Yes. So they're good contrast between the greens, aren't we? Perfect
yes,
contrast.
If we used all the same green for all the leaves and for the stalks, they'd all blend together and it'd just look like a blob, which is not what we want.
Don't want a blobby leaves. Blobby leaves aren't good. Leaves need to be leafy, don't they, Wild?
They certainly do, especially these curvy leaves.
Well, I'm getting up here to the tip of this leaf here. I'm going to come out like this, I reckon.
Then you'll be curving back over, won't you, JJ?
I will be curving back over. Okay. Now we've got coming out here. While you're doing such a great job there. We're going to
thank you.
walk out like this.
All right, let's see. I think I want to come across this way.
That there, and then like that. Oh, we'll like keep the leaf there.
We're using some clever angles with these leaves to make them look like they're just bending over in the wind. And so we're going with a nice and natural curve.
We are. I need to come over here and place in some tricky blocks from underneath here now.
Yes, these tricky curvy leaves are a little bit of a pain to place, but luckily we have scaffolding.
So we're going to come off of this tip here and add in a little pointy bit on the end. That'll droop down. Break one of these blocks, this block here. And there is that leaf. Let's chop down and have a look at this. 1, 2,
3. How's it looking, JJ?
Oh, that's looking great.
I've just got to come down here and curve on my leaf as well. Building up. All right, I'm in around the right about spot.
Oh, look at this, Wild.
3 more. And then down in the diagonal. Ah! Ouch. Well, that was really down.
That was very down.
All the way down to the bottom of the scaffolding.
All the way down. And then you're going to break the extra blocks that you added just to place like that. Oh, look at that, Wild.
Oh, these do look pretty leafish, although I think we need an awful lot more, don't you?
We do need an awful lot more. Let's work on those, Wild. Oh, look at this. Our leaves are in, and we've even added in our stems for these beautiful amethyst flowers to go on top of, haven't we, Wild?
This is where the real fun begins. We've got a mixture of purple wool, purple concrete powder for a little bit of texture, and then some sparkly amethyst blocks.
Oh, so sparkly, Wild. So sparkly. And I need a...
do I have this concrete powder? You know what? I need some dirt.
I need some string, Wild.
Oh, well, there you go. We better go get those things.
Is there string here? I'll have to run up. Let me run up to the...
And I'll have to go get some dirt, too.
Oh, yes. Oh, wait, Wild. I can give you some of my dirt.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know what? It's okay. You go get the string and I'll get extra dirt because I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of dirt. We're going to fill up the hollow insides of these spherical flowers so that way we don't have mob spawning and it'll make it easier to place the concrete.
The concrete powder.
Oh, yes, that one.
But we will need string for the concrete powder because we're going to be placing a few on the bottom layer. And so we will need the string to sort of hide, like give the concrete powder something to fall onto, if that makes sense, to support it. And the string is a perfect invisible option for that. I'll show you guys what I mean in just a second.
Especially from far away, too.
Okay, I've got the string.
And I've got the dirt.
Oh, and we need to sleep, Wild. We need to sleep. Come on, Wild. Climb up your scaffolding already. Slowpoke.
Up we go. Good morning, world. Good morning, flowers. Oh, I broke my scaffolding. That's a bit sad.
We need some concrete powder there, and then mostly wet. This is going to be majority.
Whoa, are you okay, JJ?
Majority purple wool on this layer here. We're going to mix in a bit of amethyst here as well.
JJ, I don't have any of the string.
Oh, Wild.
Whee!
Oh.
You have it all.
Nice. I'm throwing you some.
JJ?
That should be plenty.
Did you see that super jump?
I did see that super jump, Wild. That was so super.
Pretty impressive.
How tall do I need to go with this?
So for these flowers, we've got some bigger spheres and some smaller spheres. So JJ's working on one which has a radius of about 3 blocks, and I'm working on one which has a radius of about 4 blocks.
Yes. So I'm working on the small flowers. So I might complete 2 flowers in the time you complete your big flower. Depends on how fast we both go.
Oh, I don't know. They're still pretty big flowers, JJ.
They are pretty big flowers. And they are so detailed as well. They've got so many little details in them. I'm going to fill this in with dirt here. Just so I can place our beautiful, beautiful concrete powder. Ooh, I fell.
Oh, I need to cut this down just a little bit.
I need to come over here with some scaffolding and move across, come up, place in this row here. I'm going to place another bit of concrete powder along here by adding this in here, and then boom. Now I can add in this dirt here. It is looking fantastic. Okay, here we go.
So the plan for these flowers is we're starting with a rough base for the shape, and then we're going in and adding some extra blocks to poof up the shape of the flower.
Yes, making sure they're nice and sort of poofy and luscious.
Indeed.
And
right, so first layer of dirt in. Good. Placing this concrete powder can be a bit troublesome.
Okay, so this is this is not looking like a flower at all, Wild. Look at this.
No, it's looking like a blob.
Like a blob.
That's okay.
We got to change
trust
this.
The process.
We got to trust the process here. I need to add more of this wool because I want this nice fluffy texture that is wool here.
Yes. I'm working on my second layer here.
Nice, Wild.
Trying to nicely distribute the purples.
Oh, I might need to go down and grab a bit more purple wool.
Yeah, I think we're going to need quite a lot, JJ.
Yeah, I'll use some of this concrete powder there for this light texture. Again, that concrete powder got the light fluffy texture. That is... Oh, wait, Wild. You might have to throw me your purple wool. I'm out down here.
Oh, that's right. I have plenty up here. Here you go.
Oh, perfect.
It's on a leaf.
Good throw, Wild.
That's a bit troublesome. Oh, not too bad of a throw. Oh, that's good to know.
No, I can get to it pretty easily.
Oh, good. That's good news.
Oh, you're sounding like Dr. Seuss. A good throw. That's good to know.
Oh yes, I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it.
Oh, look at that.
Poetry Wild. Okay, so that's this.
I like cheese because eating it's a breeze. I'm like basically a poet as well.
You are a poet, JJ.
Call me
JJ the Poet Bear.
Famous poet, Wild. A famous Australian poet. Something Patterson. What's his name? Banjo Patterson.
Oh, that's the one. JJ Patterson.
JJ Patterson, yeah.
Okay, so that
Bear Joe Patterson?
Bear Joe Patterson? Oh, well, that's terrible.
It is. Oh, I missed adding some amethyst in on these sides. I need to go ahead and do that.
Oh, the amethyst. You know what? I'm going to probably go in and add my amethyst afterwards once I've stepped back and had a look. That way I can make sure I'm getting a good distribution. But I'm going in with mainly the wool and the concrete powder and the concrete first.
Okay. Well, I've got in this base layer here, so now I need to floofify this.
Oh, yes. Very important.
To floofify this, we're going to go ahead and add in some sort of random blocks, just like everywhere. That's sort of what we're doing here. Random
Yes,
blocks
I'd say
everywhere.
that is the technique.
Because if it's too plain and patterned, it won't look floofy enough because it will look patterny.
No, and we don't want... No, for this we want a very natural look.
And this is going to be pretty tricky because we have to place some on the side here as well to really floof up this entire build. Oh, I missed a side. Completely missed a side, Wild.
What do you mean you missed a side?
I missed.
Oh, hello there.
I missed this
Well,
side.
I'm still working on the shape because as you increase the radius by a bit, it gets a lot bigger, a lot faster than you
And
think
a
it would.
lot more complicated as well with a circle. My circle's all squares and no real diagonals. No real diagonals.
But there's a lot of diagonals in this one here, JJ.
Yes, lots and lots.
So many diagonals. All I'm seeing is diagonals.
Diagonals will haunt you in your dreams, Wild.
Diagonals are going to haunt me in my dreams, but at least they're pretty sparkly, flowery
Yes,
diagonals.
okay, yes, good point.
The best kind of diagonals to be haunted by.
Okay, so we floofified both of these flowers and they're basically finished. We just got to add in some of these amethyst clusters. I gave Wild a hand with hers because hers is like double the size of mine, as you guys can see here. But this
I know, it surprised me
variation...
how big it was, JJ.
Yeah, but this variation in size is perfect. It's exactly what we need in a flower. It makes it feel all natural.
Indeed, and now we're going to be using some large amethyst buds and some medium amethyst buds.
And some
to
small
add
ones.
A little,
And some
I
big
don't
ones.
have
And some
any
big
small
ones, I mean.
Some big ones? Oh, I don't even have any
Do
of
we
those
want to use some
either.
big ones? I think we could use some big ones, Wild.
I suppose we
I've got
could
some
use
big
some
ones.
big ones. Oh, yes, please. These will add a really nice kind of... it'll
Another
break
texture.
up the fact that we're using all these blocks and really add fine details to the build.
I died.
So we've got to place these at all witch angles, sticking out of all these different blocks.
We do. I died, Wild.
It's going to be a big job, but... Oh, I see this, JJ. It's a big job, but a very worthwhile one.
Oh, it really is. Then we got to repeat this whole thing. How many more times, Wild? How many more flowers
3
have we
more
got? I can't
times,
see
I
because I am building up here.
I think we have a total of 5 flowers. When building natural things like flowers, it's always good to stick to groups of 3, 5, 7, or 9. These odd number groups are what appear in nature, and so it'll make your build feel much more natural.
Fibonacci sequence.
Yes, it is the Fibonacci sequence. You're right, JJ.
Put that in such a Fibonacci way, didn't I, Wild? The
You
Fibonacci
did say
sequence.
it in a terribly Fibonacci way.
I feel like with that voice, I'd be like, as we turn around here, you can see the wild building in her natural habitat. As she walks along this leaf here, she places an amethyst cluster.
Oh, well, that was very announcery-ish.
Did you-
JJ, I feel like I'm in a nature
Yeah,
documentary.
did you feel a little nature documentary-ish, Wild?
I felt terribly nature documentary-ish.
I'm
A
very
wild
glad.
in her wild habitat.
Okay, we're getting
Just
here
seems right.
with this. It is looking pretty good. We want to come
We
over
certainly
here.
are. It's really coming together.
I'm going to have to take a step back and... Oh, I shouldn't have broken that because Silk Touch Pickaxe, I don't have one of those on me right now.
Oh, I've
Step
got
back
one on
here.
me if you need it,
This
JJ.
is looking pretty good. I need to, I think, remove that one there. Oh, I kind of like them close together like that. Where am I missing? I need to see if I've got any bald spots.
Yes, we
There's
don't
some
want
small
any
ones
bold
over there.
amethyst spots on these flowers.
No, we don't.
We want it to look nice and full and
We don't have them at the moment, well, but some end rods could look
alien-ish.
really pretty on these when we grab them, when we get them.
Oh, yes. I think that we might need to be going on an end adventure soon.
So stay
Hopefully we can
tuned for
locate
that.
the portal. Yes,
And guys,
yes.
if you want to see what else is
Oh.
going on in this fairy kingdom, make sure to check out DG's channel. The link for him and all of the other cave crafters who are all fantastic will be in the description down below. And make sure to check them out because they are doing some crazy cool building at the moment.
That's right, there's all sorts of fantasy styles going on all over this server. So if you're in need of any inspiration for fantasy building, you're sure to find plenty.
And while you're at it, while you're down there in the description, make sure to check out our Patreon if you'd like to support us more, where you guys will get access to an awesome exclusive Patreon part of the Discord, where you can talk to Wild and I, as well as access to the Patreon server, where you can play with Wild and I and see where we design these Cavecraft, Alphacraft, and our tutorial builds. Okay. Ad break over.
Now, ad break over and continuing with the amethyst.
I
It
placed
was,
one on yours.
an
I think
amethyst
I
break as
might
well,
be. I
JJ.
think I might be amethyst cluster done-ish. Ooh,
Ooh,
here.
very
I'm gonna place
nice.
one
I
here.
think so too, JJ. You could even
Yeah.
have one on the very top to help round off the shape if you'd like.
I might have one on the very top to help round off. Oh, right there. Look at that.
How's this looking?
This is beautiful,
I'm
Wild.
thinking this looks very pretty.
Let's head down and sleep now because it is getting rather late.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that isn't that fantastic, Wild.
JJ, these really are the most magical flowers in all the kingdom, I think.
They really are. Oh my goodness, we need to get some Jax Game shots of this flying over with everything around it. Oh, it just looks so like full and luscious and beautiful, doesn't it, Wild?
It really does, and when you're looking through the valley from all the flowers, it just the twinkle really makes them stand out. And being right near the magical fairy castle that we're working on still, it really plays off of the amethyst that we've got going on in there.
It really
And
does.
I think
Wow.
we should add some more of these all around the valley.
Definitely,
don't you?
definitely. We should get working on that, but we got so many materials to do that, to get to do that. We got so much amethyst to
Yes,
collect,
all that
don't we?
amethyst.
All of those clusters. But guys, on that note, with the beautiful builds behind us in this fantasy world, that is going to be the end of this video, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you are new, and we will see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.